Okay, hang on, I'm just about all set here. All right, I think I'm ready for my 7-hour transatlantic flight. Well, maybe it wasn't this extreme, but it felt like it when I took a trip earlier this month to Europe because I was expecting beautiful, wide open spaces, not just in Switzerland, but on my long-haul flights to and from Europe because I had paid for and selected the coveted exit row seats where there is no one in front of you and you can stretch way out. But at check-in, I was reassigned to seats without that added legroom. It happened going there and coming back. A ticketing agent at the airline told me it's not uncommon for more than one passenger to hold a ticket for the same extra legroom seat. What? When I asked later as journalist Jason, I was told this usually happens when an aircraft has been swapped out with one that has fewer of those extra legroom seats, so someone is forced to give theirs up. That someone was me this time, so as passenger Jason, I complained to the airline. And as I was neatly folded into my seat for a long flight, I consoled myself by thinking, at least they're probably processing the refund right now for the more spacious seats that I paid for, but didn't get. Turns out that thinking was almost as absurd as the thought that it might be a cute pic if I posed on tiny Swiss playground equipment. Nope, delete. I contacted airline customer service by email to inquire about a refund. Their responses were very form letter, as though they weren't reading or comprehending what I was writing, which was mainly that I just wanted my money back. So one of their gate agents told me, if you really want this fixed, you gotta post a message directly to the airline publicly on X, because they have a whole team that constantly monitors that for complaints. So when I asked later as journalist Jason, the airline said, quote, no, 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 3 no's to that idea, suggesting that the help me section on their website was better. That said, when I did complain to them on X, they almost immediately responded. Now, they still had it twisted. I had to show my email receipt for the seat upgrades and the seats I was originally assigned versus the ones on my new boarding passes, because they still had that wrong in their system. So even though their policy is to refund in situations like this, it wasn't automatic. I had to pursue them, demand a refund, and even prove they didn't deliver. Now, I was told that this is usually easier, that my situation was a rare experience. And we already know that rare experiences sometimes are not good. My advice, during your trip and for a little while after, save your travel receipts and that pocket full of boarding passes that you amass when you're flying. I did that, and I'm told that my refund is being processed. Now, not only did my post to the airline on X get their attention, it was also like open audition for scammers who were just waiting to pounce. I'm gonna get into that ahead tomorrow on Daybreak. And always more on my socials at Jason Wheeler TV, where I'm trying to keep you traveling through life right on the money.